What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. If you give me the HKL special, help the king out, hit the like, subscribe, and comment. All right, so we're going to talk about Juwan Howard. Now, he recently did get fired from Michigan, but this is something about a couple days ago. Let's see what it is. And yeah, that was crazy. Reporter alleges white media is the reason Michigan coach might be fired. So let's get into it. So Juwan Howard was asked a widely outrageous and racist question following Michigan's basketball season coming to an end. Howard and Wolverine lost the Big Ten tournament 67-57 to Penn State in the opening stages of the tournament Wednesday, and Michigan finished with an 8-24 record. And Howard closed out the year by losing 9 straight games. His seat is blazing hot, and that's a real chance he's coached his final game with the Ann Arbor program in Ann Arbor. Who is to blame for the fact that he's 45-55 with the past three that missed the NCAA tournament for the second straight year? And one important thing, white media is responsible. So there's 3 black coaches in the conference, and throughout the season, each one of you been put on the hot seat by the white media. I'm hoping that you survive this because we know black coaches sometimes don't. But can you speak on the fact that there's 3 of you doing the job that you've been hired to do, representing as coaches? There are black kids in the stands today. They got to see you coach and see the 2 black coaches during this tournament. Can you speak on that? Reported Charles Hallman of the Minnesota spokesman recorder asked the Michigan coach. Yes, this is not real and not an SNL skit. Hallman asked if the white media is responsible for Howard's seat being scorching hot. To get a taste of Charles Hallman, his ex-bio describes himself as a longtime black journalist who works hard at what you do. How about just being a journalist? We're dealing with someone who describes themselves by their race. So there is Charles Hallman. I'm a staff writer at Michigan, spokesman, recorder in Minneapolis. I'm a longtime black journalist. Wow. So there they go. And let's see. And let's see if we can listen in real quick on Twitter.
Folks, recorder, coach, I'm right here. First of all, we're praying for you that your health will
Thank you,
improve.
brother. Appreciate that, man.
There's 3 black coaches in this conference, and throughout the season, each one of you has been put on a hot seat by the white media. I'm hoping that you survive this, but because we know black coaches sometimes don't.
Thank you.
But can you speak on just the fact that the 3 of you are doing the job that you've been hired to do, representing as coaches? There was black kids in the stands today that got to see you coach, and we'll see the other 2 black coaches doing this tournament. Can you just speak on that?
Jeez. So, wow. So Howard responded part with the following, according to hoops.com. Well, I got into coaching because remember how my coaches impacted me as I grew. When I touched, let's call it what it is. When I first touched campus at the University of Michigan, how Steve Fisher and his staff helped me in so many ways to become a graduate student at one of his prestigious universities, speaking of University of Michigan. So coming as a kid from the inner city, being the first to my family to receive my degree, promising my grandma, no matter what, my goal is to make it to the NBA and take care of our family. But I promise you, I'm going to get my education, inspire my family members and also others that come from our community that they can do the same thing. But not sure what he could have said to that point. It was a racist question. There's no such thing as white media. There's just like no black media or Asian media. Winning gets you paid. Yes. So sports are the last true mediocrity left in America. It must be protected at all costs. Job status is determined by who wins and who doesn't. It has nothing to do with race in a single program in America that wouldn't hire a black coach if he could win at a high level. Of course not. We know this because there are plenty of examples, including South Carolina just handing Lamont Parents a massive raise after his second year with the program. Look here. Lamont Paris saved South Carolina's basketball program and has the Gamecocks flying high. Now he earned himself a massive raise that'll make him a very wealthy man. So there you go, right there. And yet we're talking about race and whether or not the white media is responsible for Howard being on the hot seat. Did the white media cause them to lose 9 straight games to close out the year? Did the white media cause Michigan to win 8 games on the year and miss the NCAA tournament for the second straight year? Of course not. That's complete nonsense. Should be rejected as such. Howard is responsible for his place. Nobody else coached the game. So there you go. And finally, Charles Hallman does not know Michigan ADs. Wade Muriel is black. And it is the implication Hallman is making that Manuel takes his marching orders from a white media. Seems pretty racist to apply such a thing. Let me know what you think. David Hookstead at outkick.com. Yep, so this is Outkick. And there is Juwan Howard. It's like, Jesus, what the heck is going on? The white media? Are we really depending on, there's the white media devil? Cause us to lose? My team going 8-24? No, you lost. Because you went 8-24. It has nothing to do with the white media or the white devil coming up and say, lose, lose, lose. No, you're responsible for it. And that dude, man, Hellman, oh my goodness. Don't mind him, huh? Jeez. So there you go. All right. So if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. So wherever you are, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.